All right, let's get into place for a little happy hips routine. We're gonna work on hip mobility here. So I want you to get on the floor and find a 90-90 position. So if you look at your legs, you should see two 90-degree angles. And we're just gonna begin to rock forward and lean back a few times and kind of just move through that 3, 4, 5 times, just depending on how tight you are, what time of day it is, and how many reps you need to get loose here. Now we're going to add a little internal hip rotation by lifting the back foot. Now, the first time you do this, the foot may only come off the ground a half an inch, but the more you do it, the higher it will get. So then we're going to move to external rotation, and we're going to lift the back leg's knee about 5 times. Finally, moving into the entire front leg lifting off the ground. So we're just working those deep hip flexor muscles, ab muscles. And then we'll switch over to the other side. Again, that's rocking forward and rocking back 3 to 5 times. And you can do it slower than this, but you don't have to hold it too long. I don't want you to do any static stretching, but instead a mobility flow, more dynamic and moving stretches. Then we'll work on that internal rotation by lifting the back foot off the ground. You can picture your hip joint turning inward, and then the opposite. Picture your hip joint rotating outward, lifting that back knee about 5 times. And then using the deep ab muscles to lift your entire front leg off the ground. Even if it just comes up a teeny tiny bit, it's still great. All right, and then we're just going to rotate between left and right, kind of reaching over at the end. Notice I'm opening my outside leg first. Open up your outside leg as long as you can before you have to lift the back leg. We'll do about 3 on each side. Just working through some hip mobility here, greasing it up, lubricating the joints, stretching the muscles. All right, and then you can bring the soles of your feet together, pull them in as close to your body as you can. You can wiggle your knees a little bit, grab your toes, and we'll just lean forward into that stretch and then sit back up. Again, these are moving stretches. Try to relax in your groin and your inner thighs. And we'll add a little side bend here. Take your arm all the way across over your ear and just reach, reach, reach. Feel the stretch from your low back to your lats. It's all connected. Do about 3 or 4 on each side here. And then we're going to move into our sumo squat hold, which I recommend you do every single day, finding it comfortable to be in this position. So if you do this every day, you will begin to feel comfortable here, and your weight will be on your heels. You can rock back and forth or from one foot to another to work on some ankle mobility. And then begin to wiggle your toes a little bit. Try to relax in this position.